Think the gardening season is over just because the leaves are turning and there's a nip in the air? Think again. There's a certain magic to gardening in the fall, a quiet satisfaction in tucking your plants in for the winter, ready to burst forth in the spring. I'm about to show you how to keep your green thumb active all year round, proving that the gardening calendar doesn't simply stop when the weather turns chilly. Today we're diving into 35 crops you can plant in November, along with some time-tested hacks from Grandma's gardening playbook. These are the tips and tricks passed down through generations, the kind that make you feel connected to the rhythm of the earth and the wisdom of those who've gardened before us.
Now let's talk about garlic. This humble bulb has been a cornerstone of culinary traditions across the globe for centuries. Its unique flavor and health benefits make it a must-have in any kitchen, a staple. In kitchens around the world, garlic isn't just delicious, it's incredibly easy to grow, even in November. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a complete novice, garlic is one of those crops that almost guarantees success. The key is to choose a variety that's well suited to your climate. There are many types of garlic, from the soft-neck varieties that are often braided and stored for long periods, to the hard-neck varieties that are known for their robust flavor and hardiness. Here in the UK, we tend to favor hard-neck varieties for their robust flavor and ability to withstand colder temperatures. These types of garlic also produce scapes, which are delicious in their own right and can be used in a variety of dishes. When you're ready to plant, break your garlic bulbs into individual cloves, being careful not to damage the base where the roots will form. Each clove is essentially a seed, and the healthier the clove, the better your chances of growing a strong, productive plant. Each one of these cloves will grow into a full head of garlic, so it's like planting little treasures in the earth. The process of planting garlic is simple and straightforward, making it an ideal crop for beginners. Plant each clove about 4 inches deep and 6 inches apart, pointed end up. This spacing ensures that each plant has enough room to grow and develop without competing for nutrients. Garlic likes well-drained soil, so if your ground is heavy clay, consider adding some grit or sand to improve drainage. Good drainage is crucial because garlic doesn't like to sit in waterlogged soil, which can lead to rot and other issues. Once your cloves are snugly in the ground, give them a good layer of mulch. Mulching helps to regulate soil temperature, retain moisture, and suppress weeds, all of which contribute to healthier garlic plants. This will help to suppress weeds, retain moisture, and protect the cloves from frost over the winter. A thick layer of mulch acts as a blanket, keeping the soil warm and preventing the cloves from freezing. Water sparingly after planting, as too much moisture can lead to rot. Garlic is relatively drought tolerant once established, so it's better to err on the side of underwatering rather than overwatering. Now, for Grandma's hack, plant your garlic on the shortest day of the year. This old gardening trick is based on the idea that the cloves will have plenty of time to establish strong root systems during the cold months. This might seem counterintuitive, but it gives the cloves time to develop strong root systems before the spring growth spurt. By the time the weather warms up, your garlic will be ready to take off, growing rapidly and producing large, healthy bulbs. Come late spring to early summer, you'll be rewarded with plump, pungent heads of garlic ready to be harvested and enjoyed in all your favorite dishes. The satisfaction of growing your own garlic is immense, and the flavor is far superior to anything you can buy in the store. And the best part, you can save some of your biggest, healthiest bulbs to plant again next year, ensuring a continuous supply of this culinary treasure. This cycle of planting, growing, harvesting, and replanting makes garlic truly the gift that keeps on giving.
Next up, we have spinach, a true nutritional powerhouse. This leafy green is not only versatile in the kitchen, but also incredibly beneficial for your health. Spinach is a staple in many cuisines around the world, and for good reason. Its mild flavor and tender texture make it a favorite in salads, soups, and even smoothies. But beyond its culinary uses, spinach is a treasure trove of nutrients. It's packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, making it a welcome addition to any winter meal. Spinach is rich in vitamins A, C, and K, as well as folate, iron, and calcium. These nutrients are essential for maintaining good health, especially during the colder months when our bodies need extra support. And the best part, it's surprisingly cold hardy, thriving in the cooler temperatures of autumn and even winter. This resilience makes it an excellent choice for winter gardening. When sowing spinach seeds, aim for a depth of about ½ inch and space them roughly 2 inches apart. This spacing allows the young plants to grow without competing too much for nutrients and water. It's important to choose a well-draining soil to prevent waterlogging, which can lead to root rot. If you're planting in rows, make sure to leave about 12 to 18 inches between each row to give yourself enough room to walk and tend to the plants. Spinach prefers a sunny spot, but it can tolerate some shade, especially in warmer climates. In fact, a bit of afternoon shade can help protect the plants from the intense heat, which can cause the leaves to wilt or become bitter. If you're growing spinach in a region with hot summers, consider planting it in a spot that gets morning sun and afternoon shade. Keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged, as spinach is susceptible to root rot. Watering in the early morning is ideal, as it allows the foliage to dry out during the day, reducing the risk of fungal diseases. Mulching around the plants can help retain soil moisture and keep the roots cool. As the seedlings emerge and grow, thin them out to about 6 inches apart. This thinning process is crucial because it ensures that each plant has enough space to develop strong, healthy leaves. Crowded plants can lead to poor air circulation, which increases the risk of disease and pest infestations. This gives each plant enough space to develop strong, healthy leaves. Healthy leaves are not only more nutritious, but also more resistant to pests and diseases. Regularly check your plants for any signs of trouble, such as yellowing leaves or insect damage, and address any issues promptly. Now, for Grandma's secret weapon, a cozy blanket of straw. Straw mulch is an excellent way to protect your spinach plants from the cold. It acts as an insulating layer, keeping the soil temperature stable and preventing frost from damaging the plants. As the weather turns colder, cover your spinach patch with a layer of straw. This simple step can make a big difference in extending your harvest. The straw not only insulates the plants, but also helps retain soil moisture and suppress weeds. This acts as insulation, protecting the plants from frost and extending your harvest well into the winter months. Even in the harshest conditions, your spinach can continue to grow and thrive under its protective straw blanket. The straw also helps to suppress weeds and keep the soil temperature more consistent. This means less work for you and a healthier environment for your plants. Plus, as the straw breaks down, it adds organic matter to the soil, improving its structure and fertility. Come early spring, you'll be greeted with a vibrant carpet of fresh spinach, ready to be harvested and enjoyed in salads, smoothies, or sautéed as a delicious side dish. The effort you put into protecting your spinach during the winter will pay off with a bountiful and nutritious harvest that you can enjoy well into the spring season.
Carrots, sweet rewards from autumn sowings. Let's move on to a root vegetable that's a staple in many gardens, the humble carrot. Carrots are not only versatile in the kitchen, but they are also relatively easy to grow, making them a favorite among both novice and experienced gardeners. While we often associate carrots with spring planting, sowing them in autumn can actually yield sweeter, more flavorful roots. This is a little-known secret that can transform your carrot harvest. This is because the cooler soil temperatures allow the sugars in the carrots to develop more slowly, resulting in a more complex, nuanced flavor. The gradual maturation process during the cooler months enhances the sweetness and overall taste of the carrots. When sowing carrot seeds in November, choose a site with loose, well-drained soil. This is crucial because compacted soil can lead to misshapen roots, which are not only less visually appealing but can also be more difficult to clean and prepare. Carrots prefer a sunny spot, but they can tolerate some shade, especially in warmer climates. The balance of sunlight and shade can help maintain the right soil temperature and moisture levels, which are essential for healthy growth. Sow the seeds thinly in rows about 12 inches apart and cover them with about 1/4 inch of soil. This spacing ensures that each carrot has enough room to grow without competing too much for nutrients and water. Keep the soil consistently moist, especially during dry spells. Carrots need a steady supply of water to develop properly, but be careful not to overwater, as this can lead to root rot and other issues. As the seedlings emerge and grow, thin them out to about 3 inches apart. Thinning is an important step that prevents overcrowding and ensures that each carrot has enough space to develop a nice straight root. This gives each carrot enough space to develop a nice straight root. Straight roots are not only easier to harvest but also more convenient to clean and prepare for cooking. Now, for Grandma's clever trick, mix your carrot seeds with a few radish seeds before sowing. This age-old technique can make a significant difference in your gardening experience. Radishes germinate much faster than carrots, acting as a living marker for your rows. This early emergence helps you identify where your carrot seeds are planted, making it easier to manage your garden. This makes it easier to see where you've sown your carrots and helps you to avoid accidentally weeding them out. Proper identification of your carrot rows can save you a lot of time and effort in the long run. Plus, you'll get a bonus crop of peppery radishes in just a few weeks. Radishes are quick to mature and can be harvested well before your carrots, providing an early reward for your efforts. Harvest your carrots as needed, usually 2 to 3 months after sowing, depending on the variety. Enjoy the sweet, flavorful rewards of your autumn sowing, and remember that patience and proper care can lead to a bountiful harvest.
There you have it. Just 3 examples from the 35 crops you can plant in November to keep your garden thriving through November and beyond. But wait a minute. Here's the full list of these crops: fava beans, beets, spinach, kale, lettuce, arugula, Swiss chard, carrots, radishes, turnips, parsnips, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, garlic, onions, leeks, peas, broad beans, lentils, dill, parsley, cilantro, chives, mint, pansies, violas, calendula, pumpkins, butternut squash, asparagus, rhubarb, artichokes, shallots. From the pungent promise of garlic to the leafy goodness of spinach and the sweet crunch of carrots, there's a world of flavor waiting to be discovered in the autumn garden. Remember, gardening is all about experimentation and learning. So get out there, get your hands dirty, connect with the rhythms of nature, and keep that green thumb active. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And tell me in the comments, what's your favorite crop to grow in the fall? Happy gardening, everyone.